Hello everyone, welcome to the Different Vernaculars, the English program of Voice of Jingzhou. Actually, I have been expecting for this special program ever since 2 weeks ago, because it is the first English program in Voice of Jingzhou. Okay, in previous programs of Different Vernaculars, I used Cantonese, which is my mother tongue, and Cantonese, which has been used quite often in my personal life. However, since I am now in the USA, one of the most often used languages should be English. So, what are we going to talk about today in English? Notice that in our program, we have been focusing on the European football quite a lot these days, especially AC Milan and the Chelsea Football Club. Yes, that's my favorite two clubs. So, on today's program, again, I'm going to talk about the European football again. Actually, in my opinion, European football just means these two teams right now. First of all, just a declaration. Football is just football, no soccer, and never American football. Okay, let's come back. A lot of football fans are wondering who are going to be on the list of AC Milan and Chelsea club. Yes, that's a really interesting question, because both of the clubs lead new persons. For Milan, a strong and powerful striker is what they lead. For Chelsea, there are a lot of happy problems. So let's say Milan at first. How many strikers does Milan have right now? And who are they? Let me tell you. Originally, there are 4. Filippo Inzaghi, who is my favorite, and Alberto Gilardino, Pato, and the fat Ronaldo. Right now, Gilardino has been sold to Fiorentina. That's really a tragedy. That's tragic for AC Milan. And Filippo Inzaghi is 35 years old, although he may still be competent as a striker, and I believe he can get a lot of goals in the future. Then, what do you think Ronaldo can do for AC Milan? Go to nightclub every night? I think so. That's right. I think that's the only thing he can do for the football. Then, what about Pato? He is great, but too young. That means AC Milan is really craving for a powerful striker. Then, what choice do they have? One official from Milan said that should be either Adebayo or Ronaldinho. I'm quite disappointed by what he said. Who are they? Maybe even Shevchenko will be more competent than they are. Well, it seems that everything about AC Milan is no more than tragedy. Yes, I think so. Then, let's just switch to Chelsea. I said that the Chelsea Football Club has some happy problems. Yes, they do have. They have a lot of talents in their midfield. Michel Ballack, Frank Lampard, Joe Cole, and the newcomer Deco from Barcelona. Absolutely, that's too many for Chelsea. So their manager is just considering which one should be sold. In my opinion, Frank Lampard will probably not stay in Chelsea, because he likes his previous coach, whose name is Mourinho. Mourinho is right now in Inter Milan, and quite probably Frank Lampard will switch to Inter in the next season, which is the last thing I want to see, but it probably will happen in the coming days. Although a lot of teammates, including Deco and Michel Ballack, suggest him stay in Chelsea for one more season. If so, that's quite good. But if Lampard is leaving, I will be quite ambivalent from then on, because I like Frank Lampard, but I don't like Inter. Anyway, I'm just a little disappointed by the two teams right now. But I just wish that in the coming new season, both the Serie A in Italy and the Premiership League will be more exciting than the last one. And at that time, I'll just enjoy the game only. No more clubs. Okay, that's the situation for both AC Milan and Chelsea FC. But in my opinion, that's the most thing I'm focusing on and paying attention to. But what else? Okay, in England, I think a lot of fans like Manchester United. Yes, I like this team, but just in the last past season, I support Chelsea because of the Chelsea coach, whose name is Grant. And for Manchester United, there's just one person I don't like so much, whose name is also Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo. And in my opinion, in Premiership League, the games are always exciting than the Serie A. So I think I will focus more on England rather than Italy. Then what about other leagues, like the Spain and the Germany? Yes, there are a lot of excellent clubs, but I just not so interested. I'm not so interested in these two leagues, because in Spain I used to be a fan of Valencia, but as you know, Valencia is in a mess right now. But they have David Villa. I think that will be their most potential in the new season. Then for the league in the Germany, I used to pay a lot of attention on Bayern Munich, because I watched a lot of its games just 5 years ago, but just as a lot of fans, they think the German league is the worst in the Europe. Okay, I think that's all. And then what about other leagues, like China Super League? Yeah, that's ridiculous, right? Okay, I think that's all for today. Thanks for your support, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.